Well, Iran's supreme leader says that Muslim countries should cut off political ties with Israel, at least for a limited period of time. Ali Khamenei made those comments while attending the unveiling of the Revolutionary Guard's new hypersonic ballistic missile called Fatah 2. The exhibition also featured an unmanned drone that Iran unveiled in 2021, which it named Gaza, in tribute to Palestinians. Dorsa Jabari has more now from Tehran.
Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was on hand for the unveiling of the new generation of Iran's hypersonic ballistic missile that's called Fatah 2. At the Aerospace Division of the Revolutionary Guard, the unveiling took place earlier on Sunday, and it was a chance for Iranian officials to showcase the latest development to their commander-in-chief, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Now, this new hypersonic ballistic missile that was unveiled has a few features that are different from the previous hypersonic ballistic missile that Iran unveiled back in June. Firstly, it has a faster speed, potentially. According to officials, it has the potential to reach the speed of Mach 15, that is much higher than the Fatah 1. And it also has a different warhead capability, which allows the ballistic missile to significantly change its trajectory after launch, meaning it can evade most air defense systems. Now, this is seen as a major development for Iran's ballistic missile program, which according to many officials, is part of Iran's missile program that is the biggest in the Middle East. The Supreme Leader's presence only highlighted the importance of this achievement. The Ayatollah Ali Khamenei rarely attends these unveilings, but he did so today and also took the opportunity to express his point of view about the ongoing war in Gaza, urging Arab countries to sever diplomatic ties with Israel, at least for the foreseeable future, and also to not supply Israel with goods and commodities for the time being. This is being seen as a step for Iran to showcase its defensive capabilities and a warning to the threats it's been receiving from Israel and Western powers.
All praises, all power, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash, Yahweh being the name of the Father, who the world even calls God, Yahweh, meaning He exists, He is to be, Bahashem, in the name, Yahushai, who the world even calls Jesus Christ, Yahushai, meaning He is salvation, He saves, He is the deliverer, Bahashem, meaning in the name, Rakah HaKodash, Spirit Holy. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well and rule well, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akyam, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth at risk of their own lives throughout the four corners of the earth. To the Akwathim listening and learning in sincerity and in truth and in silence, Shalom. Akyam meaning brothers, Akwathim meaning sisters, Shalom meaning peace be unto you. It's your brother Shema from the GMS Toronto camp here in Toronto with another lesson. And we'll get right into it. Salakia. So we saw that video clip there, right? This is all according to prophecy, man. Jeremiah 50, verse 29, it reads, called together the archers against Babylon, right? The archers. Babylon being America. The archers, these missile silos. All ye that bend the bow camp against it round about, right? So all these nations that possess these uranium rods are going to be against America the Great, Babylon the Great. It says here, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work. Right? You look at this word recompense is to pay back. Right? According to her work, her wickedness. Right? Flooding the world with her wine, her philosophy, her degeneracy, her thirst for blood, her pillaging, her murdering, her robbing, her stealing. According to all that she hath done, do unto her, right? Payback. For she hath been proud against the Lord Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel, right? Proud. America the Great is proud, man. I wanted to read this. I had it queued up. on the online Wikipedia, intercontinental ballistic missile. An intercontinental ballistic missile, the acronym is ICBM, is a ballistic missile with a range greater than 5,500 kilometers, which is the equivalent to 3,400 miles, primarily designed for nuclear weapons delivery, delivering one or more thermonuclear warheads. Conventional, chemical, and biological weapons can also be delivered with varying effectiveness, but have never been deployed on ICBMs. Most modern designs support multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles, allowing a single missile to carry several warheads, each of which can strike a different target. The US, Russia, China, France, India, the United Kingdom, Israel, North Korea, and Iran are the only countries known to have operational ICBMs. We could throw Pakistan in there as well. You know what I mean? But these warheads, the scriptures say it's missiles that are going to be the destruction of America the Great because of her pride. Revelation Salakia, Revelation 9. Revelation 9, verse 16, it reads, and the number of the army of the horsemen, right? The horsemen is being the missiles. This is a vision of John the Revelator, right? And he described the missiles, what he saw in his vision, he described them as horsemen, right? He was using words synonymous with his reality at the time. Revelation 9, verse 16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, right? We just read there that these ICBMs are able to carry multiple warheads within them, right? So these warheads, it's going to be 200 million warheads that are going to pelt Babylon the Great, America the Great. Why? Because of her pride, right? The nations are mad. The nations are fed up with America the Great, the whore. Isaiah 47, verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me, right? And this is America's pride. They think they can do what they want, continue to do what they want, take, oppress. Isaiah 47, verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, right? You're puffed up because of your wisdom, your might, your technology. And thou hast said in thine heart being mind. This is the mind state of America the Great, right? I am and none else beside me, right? You think you are you've always been the bully, the hegemony. These are the nations, right? That's why there's a rival, the BRICS, because they're tired of the hegemony of America the Great. Habakkuk 2, verse 6. And it reads, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his, right? These nations are fed up, right? This beast, this whore is always taken, which is not his, has always increased by taking. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, right? How long unto him that ladeth himself with thick clay, right? He's heavily burdened. He's trillions of dollars in debt. You look at this word, thick clay, is abadyat, right? Debt, pledges. America, I believe, is north of $36 trillion of debt, right? The money printer. Fiat currency, just paper notes with scribbling on it. Verse 7, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, all these other nations, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them, right? Because all these nations are going to turn on America the Great. Scripture says, these shall hate the whore, right? Booties unto them, right? Spoils of war. You're going to be pillaged. You're going to be laid waste. Desert animals, desert. Thus saith the scriptures. We're just reading the scriptures. Verse 8, because thou hast spoiled many nations, right? The great colonizer. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, right? The great colonizer, you Edomites, Esau, Edom, the red man. He's pink. He's translucent. His blood shows through his skin. Ashashwa, right? Wasted away is he. The so-called white man. The wicked, according to scripture, the rulers of the world. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land of the city and of all that dwell therein, right? So the recompense. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua has a controversy against the nations, and Esau being the chief offender. Nahum 3, because they mentioned in that clip that this new latest ICBM is able to evade defenses, right? NORAD. Nahum 3, verse 12. All thy strongholds shall be like fig trees with the first ripe figs. Their strongholds, their bases, their military bases. If they be shaken, they shall even fall into the mouth of the eater. Behold, here's the point. Behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. Right, their militaries are softened out. Right, you got transmissions within their military, man, posting TikTok videos wearing boasting of their drag racer status. Right, and they're also going to be in fear. The gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thine enemies, right? And we see that right now with the southern border, man. It's free for all. Walk in. No questions asked. The thermonuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles, right, shall devour thy bars, their defenses. Yeah, nothing too long, you know? So with that, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach you and rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect.